Assalamualaikum and good day. Today I am Syahid bin Kamaruzzaman will be presenting an essay outline about the unemployment among graduates in Malaysia. So first let's take a look about the content of this essay outline. First we have introductions. Second, overview of the problem, causes, consequence of unemployment, solutions and recommendations, and lastly, conclusion. So without further ado, let's take a look into the introduction, which is the most important part of the essay. In the introduction, we briefly introduce the problem of unemployment among graduates in Malaysia, and we also provide some background information on the significance of education and employment in Malaysia. Next, let's see about the overview of the problem. According to 2022 statistics, unemployment graduates in Malaysia number up to 187,000 and 198,000 in 2021. Around 90,000 graduates were estimated to be unemployed in 2023. This number is particularly troubling considering the significant investment made in education and the high expectation placed on obtaining a degree for securing employment. Even though the number seems to be decreased, it's still worrying matters to it as it's affecting more than meets the eye. Then into the body part of the essay outline, which is the causes of unemployment among the graduate in Malaysia. Here I list three of the causes, which is first educational systems, economic factors, and labor market dynamics. First, educational system. The Malaysian education system faces criticism for its emphasis on theoretical knowledge over practical skills, resulting in a mismatch between graduate qualification and employer expectation. Curricula often lack. So the second causes of the employment among graduates in Malaysia is the economic factors, whereas Malaysia economic landscape plays a crucial role in shaping graduate employment opportunities. Economic downturns such as the global financial crisis of 2008 and the COVID-19 pandemic have worsened graduates' unemployment by shrinking job prospects across various industries. Here, well, in the essay, we can say that economic factors also play a significant role in driving graduates' unemployment. So, uh, we still can elaborate a bit about the economic factors, isn't it? So here I elaborate a bit, which is Malaysia's economics, like many others, experience periods of growth and contraction, impacting job availability and market demand. Economic downturns can worsen graduates' unemployment as businesses become more cautious in their hiring practice and job opportunities. Furthermore, structural issues within the labor market, such as competition, limited job creation, and industry stagnation, further contribute the challenge graduates face in securing meaningful employment. The third one is labor market dynamics. Well, I can say that it's causes of unemployment among graduates in Malaysia. Because structural issues within the labor market contribute to graduates' unemployment, including rigid hiring practice, preference for experienced candidates, and inadequate job creation. Discriminatory practice such as ageism and gender bias also hinder graduate access to employment opportunities, perpetuating inequalities in the workforce. So here you can see that labor market dynamics causes of employment. causes the unemployment among graduates in Malaysia? Well, we can say that in the essay just elaborates more about it. Moreover, issues of labor market dynamics, including discrimination and favorism in hiring practice, add another layer of complexity to the problem, which is the problem of unemployment among graduates in Malaysia. Despite the efforts to promote meritocracy and equal opportunities, instead of nepotism or bias persists in certain sectors, disadvantaging qualified graduates who may lack connection or social capital. This brings up feelings of frustration among unemployed graduates and undermine confidence in the fairness of job market. Well, in the real world, we can see that those who have more social and more connections can get job more easily. All right, then we go to the consequences of unemployment among graduates. Here I list three of it, which is individual, social, and economic. First of all, let's take a look into the individual, which is what the unemployment affect the individual. So unemployment takes a toll on graduates' mental health and well-being, leading to feeling of restlessness, anxiety, and depression. Prolonged unemployment erodes confidence and self-esteem, hindering personal development and career progressions. The consequences of graduates' unemployment are multifaceted and far-reaching, impacting individuals, families, communities, and the nation as a whole. On an individual level, unemployment can have profound psychological and emotional effects, leading to feeling of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression. Graduates may also experience a loss of confidence in their abilities and further prospect, further hindering their effort to secure employment. Alright, and what we call that? In the social point of view, graduates' unemployment contribute to social inequality and exclusion, perpetuating cycles of poverty and marginalization. Well, here we can elaborate further in the essay. Well, it's just an essay outline, isn't it? Furthermore, graduates' unemployment contribute to social inequality and exclusion, perpetuating cycles of poverty and limiting opportunities for upward mobility. Those from marginalized background or with limited access to resource may face additional barriers in accessing education and employment opportunities, resulting in disparities within society. Well, in social level also, stigmatization of the unemployment worsens social tensions, which you can say. Additionally, the stigma associated with unemployment can lead to social isolation, further marginalizing effect individuals and hindering their integration into workforce, which you can see that even in the social level, the unemployment affect the graduates. Then into the economic level, which is economically, high rates of graduates unemployment have significant implications for Malaysia development trajectory. A large pool of unemployment graduates represent untapped human capital and wasted potential, depriving the economy of valuable skills, innovation, and productivity. Moreover, the long-term consequence of underemployment or career stagnation among graduates can impede economic growth and competitiveness, hindering Malaysia's ability to thrive in an increasingly globalized and knowledge-driven world. So, um, for the third part of the body essay, which is the solution and recommendations, um, we have three listed here, which is education reform, public awareness and advocacy, and the last one is economic policies. So the first solutions and recommendation here are education reform, which is revised curricula to incorporate practical skills and industry relevant training, ensuring graduates are equipped with the competencies needed for modern workforce. Um, or else foster closer collaboration between educational institution and industry to align academic progress with market demands and facilitate smoother transition into employment. So that's the idea where we can write first and foremost, effort must be made to reform the education system to better align curricula with industry needs and equips graduates with the skills and competency demanded by employers. This may involve enhancing vocational training programs, promoting interdisciplinary learning, and fostering closer collaboration between educational institutions and industry partners. So the second solutions that we can make is the public awareness and advocacy, which is we can launch public awareness campaigns to challenge stereotypes and misconceptions surrounding unemployment, which is will promoting empathy and solidarity toward those affected by the issue. Um, in the essay, we can say that, moreover, efforts to raise public awareness and destigmatize unemployed can help create a more supportive and inclusive environment for those affected by the issue. Support programs aimed at assisting unemployed graduates should be expanded and strengthened, provide, providing comprehensive service such as career counseling, skills development, and job placement assistance. This program should be accessible to all graduates regardless of background or educational attainment and tailored to meet the specific needs of the different individual and industry. The last solution and recommendation, which is economist policies. So the idea is implement measure to stimulate job creation and promote entrepreneurship, particularly in high growth sectors such as technology, renewable energy, and healthcare. Here we can write. Additionally, economic policies should be prioritize job creation, investment in key industry, and the development of a dynamic and resilient um, labor market. Measures such as tax incentive for business support for small and medium enterprise and targeted infrastructure project can stimulate economic growth and create new employment opportunities for graduates. Furthermore, um, efforts to promote entrepreneurship and innovation can empower graduates to pursue an alternative pathway to employment and contribute to economic diversification. The last part of the body, which is conclusions. Here, some example of it. Um, in conclusion, addressing the challenge of graduate unemployment in Malaysia requires concerted effort from government, educational um, institution, businesses, and civil society. By tackling the root causes of the problem, implementing effective policy intervention, and providing target support to unemployed graduates, Malaysia can unlock the full potential of its human capital and build a more prosperous and equitable future for all its citizens. Alright, I think that's all the presentation for